I was in strong support of H.R. 471, the Fix Our Forest Act, a bipartisan bill I am leading with my good friend from California, Representative Peters, along with 16 other Democrats and 37 additional Republican co-sponsors. Our prayers are with the people of California as they are enduring horrendous wildfires and experiencing loss of life and property. We have a unique opportunity today to put feet to those prayers and prevent those tragedies from happening again in the future. There are two reasons why we can't afford to wait any longer to reform forest management policies in this country. Number one, the stakes are too high. And number two, what we're doing is not working. First, let's talk about the stakes. The Los Angeles wildfires have caused unimaginable damage and will likely become the costliest in American history, with early estimates suggesting upwards of $250 billion in damages. More than 16,000 structures, homes, schools, grocery stores, entire neighborhoods, and communities have burned. And sadly, at least 28 people have tragically lost their lives. But we know, and we all know, that such figures can only tell part of the story. No price tag can be placed on the loss of a beloved family member or friend. No property valuation can register the pain a family feels after losing a home where cherished memories were made. No bookkeeping accounts for the lost dreams of a small business owner whose life work has gone up in smoke. These are the true cost, the human cost of catastrophic wildfire. Losing 16,000 structures is nearly unfathomable. Local officials reported that it looked like a bomb was dropped on these communities after the smoke had cleared. But what's truly startling is that there are 44 million homes in the wildland-urban interface nationwide, more than 70,000 communities just like Pacific Palisades, at risk of being wiped out by catastrophic fire. This brings to my second point. What we've been doing is not working. This bill passed the House last September with a strong bipartisan vote. Unfortunately, the Senate failed to move it. In the interim, more than 1.5 million more acres burned across the country. The Fix Our Forest Act offers a broad set of common sense solutions that must be enacted. This legislation creates a needed framework for prioritizing treatments in our highest risk areas. To identify these areas, FOFA utilizes state-of-the-art technology to determine the most vulnerable fire sheds across the country. Then it incentivizes the use of emergency actions to prevent wildfires. Many of these actions, like clearing brush and creating fuel breaks, are exactly what local authorities hastily undertook as they scrambled to save threatened neighborhoods in Los Angeles. The key difference, however, is that this bill ensures that such measures take place well before the fires start, not in the heat of an approaching blaze. Without these tools, completing a single forest management project takes an average of 3 to 5 years. Under FOFA, land managers can act immediately to protect communities. FOFA also expands existing categorical exclusions up to 10,000 acres so that prevention measures can meet the scale of the crisis. Under the status quo, if land managers want to reduce hazardous fuels in an area roughly the size of the Palisades fire, they would need 8 separate categorical exclusions. Under FOFA, they would only need 2. This change is based on proven results like the 10,000-acre CE in the Tahoe Basin. That was a bipartisan effort by Representative McClintock and the late Senator Dianne Feinstein. These efforts saved South Lake Tahoe from certain destruction during the Caldor fire. FOFA also protects communities by creating a community wildfire risk reduction program and clearing hazardous trees from utility rights-of-way to prevent fires like the ones that destroyed Lahaina in Maui and Paradise in California. FOFA supports wildland firefighters by creating a new casualty assistance program for firefighters killed or injured in the line of duty, ensuring they have access to the latest technology so they can detect and put out fires faster, and standardizing repayment timelines with local fire departments so non-federal partners aren't waiting years to get the money they are owed. I've only briefly described some of the important bipartisan pieces in FOFA, but it involves much more to make forests more resilient, healthier, and safer from sea to shining sea. All these tools available in this bill echo a similar theme. We must restore common sense to our approach to forest management. This comprehensive package is the result of years of hard work and bipartisan collaboration formulated through hearings, site visits, and member feedback. Fixing our forests should not be a partisan issue, and today it's not. I urge my colleagues to support this bill.